No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at Albert Park, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996. And home to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, with Kevin Magnussen alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have King, Smith, Alexander Albon, and Stroll, Gasly, Aitken, Norris, and George Russell, Kvyat, Sainz, Charles Leclerc, and Verstappen, Joe, Ocon, Vattari Bottas, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Latifi, Matsushita, Giotto, and Nick de Vries. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another F1 2020 MyTEAM career mode. This is season 6 of the Mercedes-FiveFaa F1 racing team. So, big news, Sebastian Vettel is the newest driver for the Mercedes-FiveFaa racing team, teaming up with Shay Smithey once again. So this is a full season of the 2026.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Sorry, 2025 season 6. And this is a full schedule. So 22 races of this season. So we will go with that setup. Put some more fuel into the car. There we go. That should do us. And this is a 15 lapper of the Australian Grand Prix. Track temperature is 30 degrees. In air it's 22 degrees. So let's get down to this start of the Australian Grand Prix. Should be fun indeed. So hopefully everyone has been behaving, and let's get this started. Alright, here we go. Start of the 2025 Australian Grand Prix Season 6, and Shay Smithey is off to a wonderful start. Waiting for all 5 lights to go out. Season 2025, Season 6 of the Australian Grand Prix. So here we go. Kevin Magnussen is in the lead with the Alfa Toro. And behind him is the 2 Mercedes-FiveFaa F1 racing cars in Sebastian Vettel and Shay Smithey. This should be an interesting duel today. So, like any other race, we will be on board with the race leader for 1 or 2 laps, depending how the race is going. So, at the moment, Kevin Magnussen has put his AlphaTauri on pole position this race weekend and currently leading the Australian Grand Prix. In breaking news, Shay Smithey has a new teammate in Sebastian Vettel after the world champion Vattari Bottas decided to decline the contract and head back home to Mercedes AMG. So, bit of a pretty good race weekend for the AlphaTauris. qualifying both of their cars in the top 5. And that is complete of the first lap. Now we will go on board with Shay Smithey, and looks like he is on the mediums in his first stint of this Grand Prix. So ladies and gentlemen, also this is a full grid for the 2025 season 6 of the FIA Formula 1 World Championship. 22 rounds. And this will be the finale season, so it will be the final season of the F1 2020 MyTEAM career mode. We will wait for F1 21 to come on board. So Shay Smithey had a pretty good race weekend. Can he continue with a podium? Looking good so far. Same with his teammate Sebastian Vettel is looking really mean in his new car this season. There's been talks about the colour scheme of the Mercedes-FiveFaas. Bit of blue and a green. They might possibly be heading back into the black or blue or green. So that is lap number 2, and now we will be on board with Sebastian Vettel for the first time this season. What can he bring to the Mercedes-FiveFaa F1 racing team this season? Hopefully many podiums. Looking good so far. Sebastian didn't have the best of times in Ferrari, so now he's driving for the Mercedes-FiveFaa F1 Formula 1 racing team. We have a much better car set up for the German driver. Right behind him is a former Mercedes-FiveFaa in Jordan King in an AlphaTauri. Wow. And Vettel is on the mediums. Now we go on board with Jordan King. He will be getting a nosebleed at the moment, sitting in 4th. Because he was with, who was he with? He was with Haas Racing pretty much all his career so far, and finally getting a better seat. Can he get some points for the first time in his career? That would be pretty good for Jordan King. Just listen to the game. These cars look amazing. Now we are going on board with Max Verstappen, is it? Is it Max Verstappen or Albon? In the Red Bull Honda. It is Max. Definitely Max. Good to have F1 back on the channel. It's been probably a month or two since I last did one. Haven't had the time, but finally am doing some F1 again. What can Max do in his Red Bull Honda? Now that is complete of lap 5. Now we'll jump on board with a Mercedes AMG. AMG of, who is it? Pierre Gasly. And I will leave this race running to the end. Bye-bye.
So Anthony, what made the difference?
So
out there
Kevin
today?
Magnussen won the Australian Grand Prix.
Being quick, and then there's being quick
Well done from the AlphaTauri driver.
You can do that, you can capitalise on
Happy team at AlphaTauri.
many of your own, and that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And Jordan King is his new teammate for this season, coming in 4th position. Well
Time
done.
now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race.
Well done,
and to
Kevin.
win. AlphaTauri are your
Good win
winners here
for
today.
AlphaTauri. And second was Sebastian Vettel, and in third was Shay Smithey. I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.